Hey guys, welcome to Crawl Unchained for some more Cenozoic Era. Now, if you haven't seen my first Cenozoic Era video, the one where I played the moose, then it's an animal survival game very similar to Path of Titans and the Isle, but instead of playing dinosaurs, we play mostly mammals that still exist today. However, the game does have a Sarco, which leads me to think that sometime in the future, this game might include more extinct animals, and that is a very exciting thought. Now, last time I played this game, I didn't know anything about it aside from having watched a couple videos of it, but since then I've joined their Discord server and I have been reading up on their latest updates, and I even had a chance to talk to the developer a little bit. So this video aims to give you the latest news and updates concerning the development of the game, and while I'm doing that, you guys can watch me play the Sarco. Now, if that sounds good for everyone, let's go. Now, before I get into the actual development updates, I just want to say this game is free to play on Steam. The free version of it will offer you 2 free slots for creating animals and a fairly good amount of colors for customizing your animal's skin. But if you wish to support the dev, you can purchase DLCs which will unlock more slots or more colors, or you can also buy a backer DLC which gives you access to, well, essentially it's an albino skin for your animal. Now, since I personally want to help the dev as much as possible, I decided to purchase all the DLCs, just as a way to help support the development of the game. So just in case you're wondering why I have all the slots and colors unlocked, well, that's why. Another very exciting news I wanted to share with you guys is that the dev actually saw my moose video and commented on it, and this gave me an opportunity to talk to him a little bit, and I took this opportunity to ask him if he'd be interested in joining me in a video for a short interview or Q&A. Not only did he say yes, he added a bit of a twist to it. He suggested we wait a bit longer for him to get the Recode into a playable state so that we could do the interview while showcasing the new changes brought to the game by the Recode, and this would be a little bit before the Recode goes live for everyone to try. Now, for those of you who have no idea what the Recode is, don't worry, we'll get into that a little bit later in this video. Now, that being said, yes, I will for sure accept your suggestions for questions to ask during the interview, but I have to make it clear to you guys that I'm probably going to choose a maximum of about 20 questions from you guys, and then I'll probably add a few of my own questions, but that's it. You guys also have to know that any question which is disrespectful or arrogant will be completely ignored. Now, with these things out of the way, since the dev started working on the Recode, he's released 7 weekly updates, and I'd like to go through those 7 updates with you guys, just so that we're all caught up. And I'm probably going to continue making these videos every few weeks, just for the sake of keeping you all informed with this game's development progress. So here's Recode Progress Update 1. The main thing to note here is starting from a new platform allowed us to rework every aspect from character movement to small details such as the cougar using its tail as a counterbalance while running. So, as you can see, the character animations look absolutely amazing. Look at this sprinting animation, it just looks perfect. If he was running through vegetation, you could actually think it's a real cougar running. It just looks really, really good. Now here's Recode Progress Update 2, and this one, it seems like they upgraded the UI. So basically, the UI is going to look a little bit different when going to select and create new animals. You have the gender selection here, male, female, or random. And then herbivore, carnivore, mods if there are any, or if you have any installed. And then looks like it's going to separate them by category. Like this one is feline, so that would probably also include the tiger. And then I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where this goes. Obviously, he's doing most of the work right now with the Cougar. And I guess after the Cougar, after all the changes are done, he's going to start adding the other animals probably into it as well, and rework every other animal after that. All right, update 3, that's a big one right here. So for this update on where we are with the Recode, we've went ahead and created a new map for this coming Recode. This showcases the graphical approach and biomes we'll be using. So they created new biomes. The North America themed biome was much needed for our cougar, elk, moose, bear, etc. So I'm gonna let this play, but I'm removing the song or the volume. First of all, so I can talk as we're watching, and second of all, I don't want a copyright strike. And as mentioned here, the map is still a work in progress. A landslide aftermath. This looks so good. I love this. Naturally formed dens. Oh, I can't wait to see this map in game. This just looks so good. This looks a lot like where I live, the kind of vegetation. Like, this is North American biome. I live in North America. I'm in Canada. This is home for me. Well, not this jungle biome, however, but like the previous one. This is home for me. Oh, it looks like he added a planet in the background. This probably means this is not Earth. So the game is not on Earth. It's like its own world, but that's okay. That's perfectly fine. This looks real good. I love it. Sleeping tree. Not, oh. A tree that you can sleep on, I guess. I don't know what that means. Sleeping tree. This looks so good. Oh my god. It just looks so good. It's so much better than the current version. Like, the current version looks good. Depending on the lighting, and like it looks really good. But this beats it. This is so pretty. Oh wow. Just wow. Amazing. The snow looks real in this one. Wow. I know it looks real because I live, like, in the winter we have snow here. I have to clear snow from my driveway, and yeah, this looks so real. It's so good. I cannot wait for the Recode to go live. Yeah. Yeah, the Cenozoic Era is going to become something amazing. I have a feeling it is going to become really good. Testing should start within the next couple months. And this update was in April. This one here, the one we're looking at right now, that was in April. So, I mean, it's coming. It's probably not too far around the corner. We're going to start being able to test out these new changes, and I cannot wait. Update 4 was mostly a UI update, and they're talking about stuff they did in the background for the networking and handling of data. So that's not something they can really show. So here's a little bit of a change he made to the UI. This is a little bit different than the current version. Same for this. And looks like we're gonna have a mini map, which is something we don't currently have. So yeah, a mini map is definitely gonna help. Nice. Now this is right up my alley. Update 5 has to do with gore, combat, and animations. Now, I had made a comment when I played my moose, the very first video. I said the combat animations were a little bit underwhelming, and they were. Today I played the Sarco, and I was once again, you know, underwhelmed by the combat animations, the attack animations, and things like that. But he's working on them. He wants to make everything feel and look good, and this is really big news for me. This is a big thing, so I'm super hyped about this one. Oh, and here he says the game will feature Epic Online Services as its main way to connect players. There's many benefits to this choice, such as cross-platform. This is a big thing. It means we're gonna be able to play together on PC, Xbox, probably PlayStation 4 or 5. So this is another big news right there. So combat, there's gonna be hit location and bleed, and you can see here, like this cougar was obviously attacked like on the head or like on the jaw and on the neck, so he's bleeding from the area where he was attacked. So that's a really big thing. Now, update 6, as he's stating here, it's a bit of a smaller one. A lot of time has been spent setting up EOS and getting the servers up and running, and then he's saying that the coming weeks will be spent adding more gameplay mechanics to the game, finishing off the temperature system, wrapping up the cougar, and introducing a herbivore. Once these two are fully ready, the next step is rollout beta testing Recode, which will be open to everyone to try. Again, big news right there. I mean, it's coming. Update 7. This is the last update. It is the most recent one. It was posted yesterday for me. Today is the 3rd of July, and it was posted on the 2nd of July. Growth, UI, and sharing thoughts. Sharing thoughts. This is a big thing, you guys. This is the update that's getting me the most hyped. So let's get into it. So this is the latest changes to the UI. So you got your mini map here, temperature, time, body temperature, stored fat, and growth, which is something that currently we don't see in the UI. In the current version of the game, we don't see our growth. We have to press insert, which opens up a debug window, and you can see your growth on there. But now we're going to be able to see it in the main UI, just like on the main screen. So this is awesome. Oh yeah, you guys need to see this. I'll let the video play without the volume, obviously. This is a big thing right there. Look at this. Currently in the game, you go from being small to being an adult. Just boom. With the snap of a finger, you're big. You take about an hour to get there, and then once you get there, you go boom from small to adult. Now he's doing this. This is progressive growth from baby into an adult. You just progressively grow over time, just the same as in Path of Titans. And I know this was bugging a few of you, because I know I've seen a few comments on my Moose video about this, and it's coming. You can see it right here. It's already done. It's already in the Recode. So this is huge thing. And then this here is even bigger. It's an even better news. So now I want to share some of my thoughts on a new quest diet system. I like simple gameplay and nothing that feels forced, so I combined the questing with a diet. Just in a few short words, he's going to introduce a quest system, but not like Path of Titans. Basically, he's just wanting to fill up the gameplay loop with more things to do and give us something to do which will be rewarding if you accept to do it, but it's still going to be optional. So you're going to have quests like exploring or eating a certain type of meat, like eating a fish or eating prime meat. Those will improve your animal's mood, which might give it bonuses or at least prevent getting negative effects. So anyway, I think even though he's just sharing thoughts at this point, this is not yet confirmed. I feel like there's no way this is not going to make it into the game. He's talking about it. He knows that something like this is necessary for the game to be fun to play. And I'm like, if it's not this, then it's going to be something else. But he's doing something along those lines. And to me, this is huge. It is the best news I've heard. Yeah, I mean, it's all good news so far. All good news. I'm excited about all of it. I want to see all of it happen. I know this game is going to become really good in the future. I'm really glad to be able to be part of this roller coaster ride, pretty much. So yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up right here. These were all the updates, and anything you see right now in this video from my Sarco gameplay or the Moose gameplay, just tell yourself this is nothing. Good things are coming. Now here you can see how we grow from baby to adult in the current version. It's just one big poof and you're big. Not very immersive, but it's all good since it won't stay like that for much longer. Now, I was really hoping I would encounter some players while playing the Sarco and maybe get into a fight, but I only came across one other Sarco and that's it. That's okay though. I just know the game will gain the popularity it deserves once the Recode goes live. Judging from the updates we've just seen, I'd say it's fairly safe to assume that the game will reach similar standards to what we're used to in Path of Titans and the Isle. Now here's a time lapse of a beautiful sunrise as I'm wrapping things up with this video. Trust me guys, if you're a fan of POT or the Isle right now, then Cenozoic Era is going to be a game you're going to want to keep an eye on. It's not there yet, but it's coming. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then you're going to want to keep an eye out for the Q&A video that I'll be making with OpenDix, the developer, as well as any other future videos I make which will cover the latest news and updates for this game. So as always, share your thoughts in the comments. Are you guys excited for the Recode? Will you give this game a try in the future? Don't be shy to speak your mind because there's a good chance that OpenDix himself will want to read these comments just to gather feedback. Also, don't forget that you can join their Discord and get all the latest news and updates straight from the source. So that's all for now. You guys take care and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.